Hi guys, and welcome to another kit review. So today it's going to be a fairly short review. It's going to be on a figure kit from ICM. It is their World War II German Staff Personnel in 1/35 scale, and the kit number is 35611. And as you can see from the box art, you get 3 figures, 1 female, 1 staff officer, looks like a general by the collar tabs, 1 driver figure, and obviously the Generals Aide. Fairly straightforward, not much to see. Let's have a look at the side of the box. Nothing in there, just the warnings, 14 plus. And this is ICM's distributor in Hong Kong's address. And on the other side, just some very simple colored drawings of the 4 figures again. Alright, so nothing exciting about that. Nice, reasonable cover art. So let's have a look and see what we've got in the box. So this kit came out in 2012. There we go, usual solid ICM box. As I said, it came out in 2012, and it is also included in another ICM kit. Excuse the noise from the packaging, which is their G4 1939 production kit, and the kit number I believe is 35531, and that came out in 2011. So obviously the kit came out first with the figures in it, and then they've released the figures the next year as a separate kit. Alright, let's have a look first at the instructions. Fairly straightforward, 2-sided sheet. Sprue layout, colours. Okay, so the colours are just Model Master colours, and you've got white, black, red for the stripe on the staff officers' trousers, etc. So usual German uniform, grey and field grey. Cautions about using paint and glue, fairly straightforward. Okay, so this is very simple kit, and on the other side, this is your black and white drawings of the actual figures. Okay, so there's your General's Aide, general, driver, and a female aide. So it does give you colours for the sleeve and shoulder patches, also the hat and cap badges, etc. Right, so just a matter of following the colours and painting it, but then use your internet references anyway. Okay, so that's the instructions. Let's have a look at the single sprue. There we go, fairly simple, straightforward. 4 figures, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's have a look at the detail, and I'll give you close-ups of this anyway. So the detail is not too bad. Let's get that into focus for you. Badges, etc. are fairly sharp. Alright, so it should be easily picked out. Okay, same for the uniforms, fairly crisp. The only thing you're going to have to clean up is the mold line, of course, but that's normal for every figure. Right, the female Helferin, her uniform is quite sharp and crisp as well, so that's nice, even down to the side buttons. That's good. Now, the faces are the critical one. Okay, so this is not such a bad face for a female. The female faces that I've seen on other kits tend to be extremely masculine, and that's the problem with a lot of model kit manufacturers. They just haven't got the female face down pat just yet. But the detail on all the faces is really nice, quite sharp, and yep, I can't see a problem with them. Alright, that went out of focus, sorry guys. So yeah, the faces are good, the detail on the uniforms are good, very sharp, and this would be an ideal set as an accessory for any German military staff car. Okay, so that's it. In a second, I'll give you a couple of close-ups of the figures themselves. Okay, and like I said, short and sharp, there you have it. Okay, like I said, ideal accessory for any German staff car, even a building setting, wherever. These are good. Alright, you get very few German female figures. In fact, you get very few female figures at all in 1/35 scale, which is a disappointment, especially considering for Germany especially, but for the other countries, women did an awful lot of wartime work. In Germany, at the end of the war, they were servicing flak guns, radar equipment, you name it, they were doing it. And every other country was exactly the same, except maybe the US, where even women were at least transport pilots for aircraft and nursing personnel. But they're in the Navy, in the Air Force, they're in the Army, for all the major powers. And I reckon the more the merrier. Just gives you a wider scope of what happened in the war. Okay, that's enough of me rambling. Hope you got something from this one. Until next time, take it easy.